Hello and welcome to Cough, Cough, and Coffin, the number one podcast for coffee, coughers, coughing, and all things coffins, baby. Oh yeah, my name's Coffin Jr. and I'm here with my buddy Jeff Davis.
So they say it's not the coffin that carries. It's not the cough that carries you off. It's the coffin they carry you off in. Speaking of people being carried off, can I open the show and a celebratory note for one of my favorite musicians of all time who passed away today? I don't know when you're listening to this, but as of recording time, Don Everly, the only surviving Everly brother, has passed away. And whether or not you know or love or like or hate the Everly brothers, how could you hate the Everly brothers? They wrote "Wake Up Little Susie," or did they write that? Or was that the Bryants? There's so many good songs by them, and they were like, they had more hits than anybody. They were just the shit. So we've lost the Everly brothers, and I called up every friend, Spencer and Kevin. First of all, welcome everybody, Happuccinos. Welcome to the That Happens podcast hour.
Oh yeah, we're talking the Everly brothers, who have just become the never live brothers,
the never lasting brothers. Yeah, it's a bummer. They kind of hated each other. It's karaoke night on Sunday, the day that we record this, and here's my problem. All my friends that I know that can sing the high harmony, the Phil Everly harmonies, they're either out of town or they're afraid to go into a bar and get COVID and die.
Sure.
So if you know any Everly brothers and you can sing Phil Everly's pitch, then please come out and help us out.
Do you think I could sing Phil Everly's pitch?
I don't know. You're kind of a baritone.
I don't think I could for sure.
Do you know the song "So Sad"?
No.
What can you think of an Everly brothers that you know? Like you know, all I have to do is dream or wake up little Susie.
No, I don't. If you mentioned the Everly brothers, I would just think you were talking about random brothers.
Yeah. Me and my buddy Robbie Fultz, we like to get together and play some Everly brothers together. And now they're dead. So on this Tuesday, we're going to go do a backyard hootenanny. We used to have. This is one that Don wrote, our dearly departed Don rather today. We used to have good times together, but now I feel them slip away. It makes me cry to see love die. So sad to watch good love go bad. Oh my God, the Everly brothers. They influenced everybody. It's one of those things like Spencer or Kevin, like as a musician or a performer or actor, writer, has anybody ever died that just like strangely fucked you up, or like you didn't realize how much it was going to hurt to have somebody that you might even have had no connection with at all? Anybody?
Jim Henson.
Oh yeah,
Jim Henson, right?
That hit hard, yeah.
And what was it like when you first heard that he was dead?
I mean, I was a huge Muppets fan when I was a kid, and it felt like Kermit died, and that was just so hard for my brain to process, because his voice he is Kermit, and I just couldn't separate the two.
Yeah. For me, it was Kermit. When Kermit died. When Kermit was assassinated on that stage, it really okay, so Mitch Hedberg hit me really strong. I don't know why. It wasn't like I wasn't even a huge comedy nerd back then, but just like it was just like, fuck man, that guy was so funny. It's just I can't believe he's not going to be going around. And then I feel like, Harris Whittles, we kind of knew, but when Harris died, I felt like, man, it's like Mitch Hedberg died all over, except I kind of knew him,
When Harris died, the reason why that affected me a lot is that it affected friends of mine a lot, like Schraub and Harmon and other people. I only kind of knew Harris, and he was a cool dude, and he used to live right up the road from me. It fucked me up because I got to like watch how much it hurt my my other friends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but he was just really funny. He was a great comedian. He probably would have been, huge if he kept going. Like he was really starting to hit his stride. Obviously, he was huge on Parks and Rec, like really important for that show.
Did you ever meet him or know him?
Yeah, occasionally.
Humble brag.
Oh no!
Too soon?
I saw Harris Whittles at the Paramount lot. He'd come out of shooting Parks and Rec, and I was, working on Community at the time, and that's a humble brag as well. And so is that interesting? The same joke that you did, but a lot longer.
I think is it a brag or is it just humble?
Mm-hmm. I live a humble life. Hashtag humble life.
Fucking Dan wrote the show about me. I was never on it. On it. And was I asked once, but then I was busy and I couldn't do the goddamn thing.
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
I was asked to be in the episode to be the priest that married Aaron McGathy and Fat Neil. Who is it?
Right. So yeah. This week we're learning that the reason was actually because you had a schedule problem.
I just didn't want to be in that episode, to be quite honest.
No, I know that's what we learned last week, but this week we're learning that it was actually just a schedule problem.
I've told the story before that when I went into the office, because Dan goes, hey, Jeff, last second, can you come in right now to read for a part? And this was not the Fat Neil Aaron McGathy episode. It was another episode. Mm-hmm. And he's like, we've gone out to Matt Damon. We've gone out to a bunch of famous. Have I told the story before?
I don't know.
Here's Jeff Davis's "Have I Told the Story Before" moment. Probably have. Don't care.
Brought to you by MeUndies. MeUndies. They'll kill you.
MeUndies. You know what? I stopped wearing my MeUndies a couple days ago. I'm wearing my fucking other underwear now because I'm just in a huff. I think we can call it a huff.
I wear Mack Weldon.
Will somebody call me a huff?
Okay.
So I go into the fucking casting office at Paramount. What was the office? You walked upstairs. It was on the old part of the lot. Mm-hmm. And the Musso brothers were there, I believe. Musso? Am I making that up? Russo. Musso is a restaurant. Russos are a fairly successful television duo. And I go in there, and I just completely offhandedly said, "I'm assuming Jerry O'Connell passed," which is my running gag, because frequently when I'm offered something, it's because Matt Damon said no. Much more famous people than me said no. Right before me, Jerry O'Connell.
Wow.
And if you don't know who Jerry O'Connell is, good for you. He's slightly more famous. You might have missed him on Carpoolers. And when I said, I'm assuming Jerry O'Connell passed, and I was right. He had passed on.
Wow.
So many times, I've met Jerry O'Connell. He came to my birthday party once, and I told him, I said, thank you for being busy occasionally, because when you're busy, I make money. Because why am I the next guy after Jerry O'Connell? God.
We gotta write a pilot script where it's you and Jerry O'Connell, and who knows what hijinks you're getting.
I play Jerry O'Connell, who is a famous actor, and he plays me, a semi-talented improviser who gets the jobs when I'm not working. So, yeah, I don't know.
Right. Yeah. It's like he's in your shadow, and you're like, you're getting all the fame. It's like a Toast of London kind of situation.
And you know who we get to direct it? The Musso brothers. We get the Mussos.
We might even get the Franks.
Speaking of Rob Schraub and speaking of Toast of London, for our listeners, if you have not been hip to the TV show Toast of London, I think it's one of the funniest TV shows in the last 20 years. Holy moly, is Matt Berry funny in that. And one time I was at Rob Schraub's haunted apartment. That used to be my apartment when the ghosts were really haunting it. And I met Matt Berry there, didn't know who he was. And thank Christ, because I would have fucking geeked out way too hard. Wasn't there the rumors that there was going to be a Toast of Hollywood? There was going to be. Is that happening?
I haven't heard anything since that, but it seems.
Drink? Is that happen? No. Does that happen?
What do we drink? Is that a Pepsi Mango?
It is look at you. Fuck it. You can see it. That's how good your Pepsi game is. You can tell.
Just got a goddamn Pepsi Mango. What? God. Let's go.
Okay. Here's the problem with our podcast. There's lots of problems. I still have the box up here. I have pickle soda. I have peanut butter and jelly. I've got sweet corn. And I got cucumber. Cucumber, peanut butter and jelly, sweet corn don't sound super terrible.
No. I got a coffee cake right here.
Wait, do I have coffee cake? I might have to run downstairs.
Should.
I know you hate when I run downstairs because you have to fucking hold the fort.
I love it, but I'll have to run to my fridge at some point too. So it'll be fair. Are you going to do that right now?
Why not? You know, what people cappuccinos, what you don't know is that. Where are they?
I was hoping he would just walk off. You know, cappuccinos, you know that. He's just gone.
Did I throw them away?
I don't know. Jeff's looking around his screen.
My Airbud Max headphones are the MeUndies of headphones. They're the fucking worst. Now I've just lost them. I don't even know.
Man, I want to see the movie Airbud Max. It's like they made a bigger Airbud.
It's a headphone that turns into a dog.
The Russians saw the success of Airbud and they're like, we need to make a bigger Airbud.
What do they actually call?
And they built.
Are they AirPod Maxes? Did I say it wrong?
I have no idea. I don't know what they're called. What are they called? They're called AirPod Max. Yeah. You were right. Okay.
Airbud Max is a better movie.
Well, just pantomime it. Pretend you found them because you are really not finding them.
But here's am I so senile? Well, during sound check, I could not get my headphones to work, and now they're gone, and I haven't got out of my chair. What the?
Can you imagine headphones being so broken that they stopped existing? Headphones have crashed. They must be restarted.
I'll tell you one thing. Speaking of MeUndies and AirPod Max being crap, in my trash can, I just found the empty bottle of ranch dressing soda, which might have been the darkest hour of my life.
Yeah.
And that includes the death of two parents and Don Everly. Where the fuck did I put those things? How do you lose?
I can't. We can't keep. This can't be what we're doing. We can't. This can't be the podcast where we drink soda and look for
I'm going
headphones.
Downstairs and I'm finding coffee.
Okay, that I could get down with. That's some sort of okay.
I found my booze.
What?
I found my booze.
Your booze was never. He's holding
flask. I always keep a small flask.
This is a 12-inch tall flask, easily 12 inches.
That's 14.
16.
I'm gonna go. I want to say 14.
Hold it up to your goddamn penis, Jeff.
Where are my fucking headphones that I want to?
He's hung, folks. I can't. This is chaos. I can't. This is raising. We might have to stop doing the podcast.
We're gonna have to because I go on the road in September, and how are we gonna continue this shit when I'm on the road all the goddamn time?
Maybe very smoothly. Maybe it'll go very easily.
I have less complicated things that I have like I don't even know why I have a mini travel size lint roller and I can't find my headphones that I had on only 20 minutes ago. This is alarming.
That's ridiculous. This is more pure whataboutism that's so emblematic of the right. What'd you say, Kevin?
I have a cowboy hat.
And leave the room just before the show started.
Yeah, you maybe took them off front.
Oh,
you gotta.
Yes.
Okay, so Jeff's go get the coffee crisps, Jeff. Okay, so okay. Jesus Christ, we gotta. He's gonna come back and he's not gonna have the coffee cake.
I got the.
What did I tell you?
Oh, coffee cake is still downstairs. I'll be right back. I found the most important thing is I found the headphones.
So Jeff found the headphones. I don't know why we were looking for the headphones, if I'm honest. But we did find them. That's good. So before the show, the headphones were causing problems. They wouldn't turn on. And that gave me the realization that we need to be selling these pre-show recording tech rehearsals, because watching Jeff fail to have the headphones work consistently every week is very compelling content to me and Kevin as we watch it. It's very good stuff, and you're missing out on it. So if you join, if you subscribe, you'll gain access to those tech rehearsal videos. And that's probably not true, but maybe it will become true at some point. You never know.
Amarillo by morning. Oh, I'll sing some George Strait when I got a fucking cowboy hat on. Now I've chosen. I brought up the coffee cake. Got the coffee cake soda. I have high hopes for the coffee cake.
Now, coffee cake does not taste like coffee. So if this soda tastes like coffee, I'm going to be very disappointed.
It's also kind of marginally a cake. It's more of a crumble. It's more of a, what would you call coffee cake?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'd call it a cake, but it is like a crumble. They're so
also,
good, though.
Is lemon meringue a pie? I guess technically it's a pie.
Yeah. Undeniably, it's a pie.
Yeah.
It's not a cake.
What do you have higher hopes for in terms of authenticity and satisfaction? The coffee cake soda or the lemon meringue?
I think I know what the lemon meringue, because we tasted the key lime. I think it's just going to taste like that, but lemon. Like they're these very simple flavors. Yeah, that's the thing, is it's just going to be this very simple saccharin kind of lemony, the syrupy lemon, and then that kind of eggy sweet of the meringue or whatever.
Why? I don't even use these that much, these headphones, and that they're already fucked.
Well, sometimes electronics don't work right, and it's a bummer. Chew. Oh God! Now I'm sneezy.
You have the weirdest sneeze I've ever heard in my life. That's a very unusual sneeze.
Imagine a human growing in primal Pangea, no civilization.
Right.
And no speech, no barely literate, or not they don't speak, but they're barely literate.
They don't speak,
but they can read.
Barely literate. Okay.
Yeah.
They can sort of read, but they can't speak any language.
But no, like animalistic humans, and then one of them sneezes and he's like, chew. He's like, chew. I don't know. Long walk.
Yours is weirder. You're like, yours like a Charlie Callis, the comedian. That was where I was a Charlie Callis sneeze.
I was trying to stifle it. That wasn't me full on sneezing. When I full on sneeze, I go, ah! I've taken to yelling when I sneeze. It's a fun thing. It's like when a sneeze is coming on, it's kind of like surfing, except instead of riding a board on a wave, you're yelling a sound on a sneeze. That makes sense. Try it and you'll
yelling a sound on a sneeze is a great 1980s like lyric from a ballad.
Yeah.
I'm almost certain Phil Collins said that at some point in his life.
I can feel it. Yeah.
On the sound of a
sneeze.
Have we talked about Dan Harmon almost getting us all arrested in Las Vegas doing Phil Collins karaoke?
I don't know. This doesn't sound familiar to me.
Jesus Christ. It was me, Rob Schraub, Dan Harmon, Nick Finney, Sam Simon, our good departed friend who, awesomely is the reason why The Simpsons existed and shit. Gary Shandling's show. And I think he was a showrunner on Taxi when he was quite young. We're doing karaoke at a small casino hotel called Ellis Island, which I think is a hilarious name for a hotel casino. Because the whole point of Ellis Island is bring us your poor, you're tired, you're huddled masses yearning to breathe free. They're there. Yeah, it really is like the lowest order of hotel casino. And their bar is tiny. Their crap table is the size of my flask that I just recently held up. Where is it? Oh, that's how big the crap table is at Ellis Island. It's very small. Dan sings Sussudio. Are you familiar with the song, you guys?
I've heard it. I think
say the word Sussudio. Now, backstory before Dan gets up in this tiny place. There's three different Elvises there. One is like a Vietnamese Elvis. There's a fat I'm going to go Saudi Arabian. I don't know. I'm profiling, but let's just picture fat Saudi Elvis, and then a septuagenarian, maybe octogenarian white dude Elvis. None of them were very good at Elvis, and yet they had the outfits on. It was very good, very exciting. There was a very attractive black gentleman who was being assaulted with racial slurs by two women, mother and daughter, who dropping N-words on him, like behind his back, and yet you could tell they both wanted to fuck him. There was a lot going on. There was a lot happening there. There was a table full of college children, and they were in the middle. So we had black dude, we had racist mother, daughter, college kids, me and the comedy peoples. And Dan gets up and sings Sussudio by Phil Collins. And at some point, the racist lady, the mother of the racist duo, and when I say racist, I mean flagrantly racist, like just racist. And Dan is singing the song, and he's doing a decent job at it. And the mother goes like, "Take your shirt off," and so he does. And Dan, he's her suit. Dan is furry. There's a lot of back and chest acne going on. So when Dan takes his shirt off, it's exciting. The crowd cheered because they loved the candor and the freedom of a guy that is not afraid to take a shirt off when he's not the kind of guy when he takes his shirt off, you go, "Oh shit, that guy is from the swim team." The police come. First, hotel security come charging in with tasers drawn. Mm. Then the high school college kids go, "Let him sing. Fuck you. You got to put your shirt back on, bro." And they're like, "Hey, fuck you. Let him sing." Now the kids are the college kids are being arrested. They're being zip tied or handcuffed. Then the old lady and the daughter start getting into a beef with the police. Now LVPD shows up. Now we actually have the fuzz. And the mother spits on the police. She actually expectorates onto an officer. She gets cuffed. And the younger daughter, the daughter says, "You can't throw her out. That's my mother." She gets cuffed. Everybody gets cuffed except for me, Dan Harmon, Rob Schraub, my other friend, Sam Simon. And Rob has the presence of mind to say, "Let's switch clothes. Let's trade outfits." And they actually swap shirts. And Rob gives him Dan his hat. And we sneak out like against the wall like crabs, and we fucking bone out. And now there's more police showing up. And as we're leaving, Sam Simon says, all these people are going to jail, but what about the guy that took his shirt off? I mean, what happened to the Sussudio guy? And Dan's like, shut up. Here's the thing about Ellis Island. It's not near anything. You can't get a fucking taxi cab there because it's Ellis Island. All you can do is have your name change from something Czechoslovakian into a name like Smith. And we had to walk a country mile to the Maxim Hotel, which is now gone. And why did it? I don't know why I brought this story up. Let's get some fucking coffee cake.
It's a good story. I like how many things started happening all at once.
And it was a fucking
security comes in, and then they're like, "Hey, you got to put your shirt on." It's like, lead with that. Why don't we start with that? See how that goes. Oh, maybe then we'll pull out one taser. Maybe one taser comes out at that point.
I'm telling you, the hotel security came in with tasers out. When the LVPD showed up, they had guns. I don't think they were drawn, but I think like it could have escalated at any moment to a really, really terrible place, and we all just moaned out. If you ever go back to Las Vegas, anyone who's listening to this right now, go to Ellis Island, and there will be 3 terrible Elvis impersonators there. And then ask anybody that looks old behind the bar, say, "Do you remember the time that somebody sang Susudio and the fucking the whole squadron of police came in and fucking it was just, I think, a little over the top. Doesn't Las Vegas PD have bigger fish to fry than Dan Harmon taking his shirt off?
I don't. What's the call? Like, that's not illegal to take your shirt
off. It's a 10-200.
Yeah.
I'm almost certain it's a 10-200.
What does that stand for?
For Dan Harmon taking his shirt off. I mean, also, should the police be called when Dan Harmon takes his shirt off singing Phil Collins? I'll leave that up to you. I will go as far as to say the police should come if anybody just sings Phil Collins, because I fucking hate Genesis and I hate Phil Collins. Oh. Here's a question that I know the answer to. Has anybody ever successfully achieved orgasm during a Phil Collins song? No one's ever said, let's throw the Phil Collins album on and really just start fucking.
I think, in that famous scene from The Hangover when Mike Tyson punches that guy out. Is it like Ed Helms maybe? I don't know. I'm pretty sure that guy comes.
Was Phil Collins involved?
Yeah, he does it to Phil Collins song.
I honestly have not seen any of the Hangover films. Should I be happy about that, or should I watch? You're
missing out, man. That was the start of freaking Ken Jeong's career, as an actor. It was before Scoob.
Speaking of other things I haven't done, you know what I've never done?
Coffee, cake, soda.
I've never tried the old coffee, cake, soda. Kevin, Dave, do you have a bottle?
I do.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. How optimistic are we about this? Kevin, have you tried this before?
I have not. No, and not incredibly.
You know what?
It smells pretty good.
Okay, this is Melba's fixing. Who's the fucking homeboy, the husband?
Lester.
But
Melba's not great either.
Melba ain't, she's not as bad as Lester in my experience. Pure cane sugar, made in the USA. You'll get your fixins. Coffee, cake, soda. All right. L'chaim, if you are holding right now, that happens. Let's drink.
Oh,
I don't mind that at all. That ain't bad.
This tastes like what I expect butter to beer to taste like. It's not butterscotchy, but it has this buttery kind of cinnamony, syrupy kind of like maple syrup or like frosting syrup kind of flavor.
Yeah, because
it's good.
It doesn't. I don't think you can successfully say it tastes like coffee cake. But what it tastes like is the least offensive thing that the good people at Lester and Melba's Fixins have laid on me.
I get it. I think it does taste like coffee cake. It's not like super close, but I think it's close, but it's good. It's like,
you know what I want to put?
I
mean, again, like I don't want to just be like push booze on people. I think you throw a little fucking rum in this. You have it. You're now we're talking. I don't have any rum currently.
Yeah,
it needs some help. What it needs is some legs, and I think the only thing lacking right now is it doesn't have any walking sticks. It just tastes like a very buttery, sugary thingy.
Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah, I think rum would be good. Yeah, like Kraken or something. I think could be nice.
Here's a good question: do I like this more than I like Mango Pepsi? Yes,
it's good. It's like a cream soda. It is a cream soda, novelty cream soda kind of.
Okay, but before I go into just diabetic coma, I say we crack open the lemon meringue pie and get the shit show over with here.
All right, let me grab mine.
Kevin, are you holding some lemon meringue? Kevin's died.
Kevin has perished.
Just say the word, studio. Whoa.
Okay, I grabbed mine.
Okay, you got your lemon meringue.
Yes.
Again, this brought to us by Melba. I have higher hopes for lemon meringue than I did for the coffee cake. Let's see what we got here. As they say in Espanol, arriba, abajo, pa centro, pa dentro.
Or as they say, estos happenzos.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's lemon. It's got a bit of this kind of creamier kind of sweetness.
Yeah, that's the least offensive thing that these people have laid on me so far.
It's much better than the key lime for whatever reason. Maybe it's just the lime.
I think I had a nightmare about the ranch dressing soda. I actually woke up in a cold sweat. Mm-hmm. That was just shocking.
Someone like mentioned to me the ranch soda afterwards, and I like had like sense memories. And I was like, ugh. Yeah, exactly. It's no good.
Yeah, like I like to think of myself as somebody that has a decent command of the English language. I didn't have words to describe what that tasted like. The vocabulary escaped me on that one. It was really just gruesome, really bad.
It was gruesome.
Like
it was gruesome.
You should be brought up on charges at The Hague. Like you're not allowed to fucking put that on people and not do serious like Guantanamo time.
Yeah. Lester Fixin's more like Lester's war crimes.
No, we could fix that. We'll fix that one.
Yeah, we gotta
get the Musso brothers on that one to fucking punch that joke up. Lester is more. No, that's dumb.
Morty.
Lester is Morty.
Lester's
what?
Morty. That's an episode of Rick and Morty. Oh boy, I burped.
I've been watching. We talked about Community, which I've only seen like a few episodes of. I've been watching the Rick and Mortys this season. A few of the episodes, I told Harmon about this. We had a couple of hangouts recently. A couple or three of them were like as funny as the show has ever been. I thought. Mm-hmm. Then there's a couple that are just like, what? Like, how did you drop the fucking ball that? Right? Is anybody?
I don't watch Rick and Morty, but I've heard that more about this season than I've ever heard about Rick and Morty before.
Because they clearly knew exactly how to nail certain episodes, and it was just like, oh, this is great. Then there were a couple that were just like disturbingly whatever. I don't know. I don't want to talk shit about my friend's show. And also there's a lot of very talented people that work on it. And this is not me trying to hammer on Rick and Morty, which I think is quite good. A couple just were bad news bears, right, Kevin?
I love talking shit. They were though. They were bad, right, Kevin?
But I'm only talking shit if I don't couch it with the fact that there were some that were so good that the other ones were just bad by obvious contrast. Mm-hmm. But then again, I don't have a TV show. I don't know how to make a TV show. I certainly wouldn't know how to make a TV show good for 4 seasons and good every episode. They're doing an incredibly difficult job, and so that's not me just being an asshole. I hope.
Yeah,
Kevin,
it's hard work.
Have you seen them all, Kevin?
Yeah,
I have not. No.
Come on, make something up.
I mean, I have heard the fan theory. So, episode 1 of this season has Rick's nemesis in it. That is kind of a sexually open person. I've heard the fan theory that's based off of you, Jeff.
Oh no, it's all Rob Schraub. That's a Schraub episode, and
it is, but that he based that on you. That's
you know what? I will only Mr. Nimbus. What was his name? Mr.
Yes.
If I had anything to do with Mr. Nimbus being a character, I will fucking take all the credit for it. I don't see why, but it's certainly like, yeah. I mean, I identified with him. Or they, I don't know how Mr. Nimbus identifies himself or herself or themselves, but holy smoke, that episode is a Rob Schraub episode because it's got Schraub written all over it.
Yeah,
very funny.
I mean, Schraub's good, but who knows?
Doesn't Dan do the voice of it?
No.
Does he voice Mr. Nimbus?
Oh wait, no, I think he did.
Yes, yeah, that's Dan. I'm pretty sure.
Wait. Who said that it's based on me? Only because he's thin?
People online.
You know, there's some. Yes, I think the Rick and Morty subreddit had a theory.
I think Rob would have let me know because I said, "Hey, I texted him and said I love that episode." And he goes, "Thank you." I said I was so happy to see your name attached to that. He would have said, "Oh, loosely based on you." He would have said so. I don't think that the
is
whole
a great
thing was.
Yeah, very Jeff-like.
I mean, The first thing I thought is if I had to go cosplay, I'm fucking showing up at Comic-Con as Mr. Nimbus.
God. We got to do that. We got to make that cosplay.
Very funny. But then there was that Thanksgiving episode. Holy moly. Did you see that one?
No. Maybe we got to do a Rick and Morty watch podcast.
Why am I shitting on my friend's show? I'm happy for all of my friends that work on the show. I'm not trying to degrade the show. I think it's an awesome bit of comedy, but I just don't know how.
Not everything's going to land, you know?
It's true. Yeah. Why do I expect everything to be perfect? Which should be written on the bottle of Melba's Fixins. Why did I expect this to taste like anything?
Yeah, it's just Rick and Morty. It's not the excellent, impossibly high quality podcast that happens. You know, where every inch of it is a unmitigated home run.
Yeah, we're like the best podcast. I think we can we say that like that's our trademark, right?
I just did. Yeah,
best podcast.
Yeah,
except
I'm good at talking.
Headphones.
Right. We got good talking, good tech.
It's going to be a good podcast until you fuckers.
Good audio quality. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Host us. Should we play D&D?
I think we must. We must.
Okay.
Now, Spencer informed me this morning that apparently my character, Fuzzyknuckles de Quevedo, kicked so much ass in the last round that I have gone from level 1 Tabaxi swashbuckler to level 3.
That's
Very
right,
happy.
Jeff.
Very
Jeff
happy.
is leveled up to level 3. Jonathan is also level 3.
What does that entitle me to now? Like I just have more hit points, or what? Like, or what?
You got more hit points. You got your roguish archetype, which is swashbuckler. Remember way long ago when we were like, what kind of character do you want to be? And we are like, you wanted to do a swashbuckler. Now you're finally a swashbuckler, buckling swashes and etc. You have fancy. Go ahead.
Here's my problem. My printer went. Oh, here we go. I have it on my computer. My printer decided to run out of ink. So, okay, let's go through this. I now have a new feat or thing called fancy footwork.
Fancy footwork, Jeff. Read that one. Read that one for the class.
If I hit an enemy, they cannot make opportunity attacks against me. Awesome. And then I have rakish audacity, which I think I was born with just as a human being. Rakish audacity. If I am in 1v1 combat, I can sneak attack anybody one-on-one.
Yeah, so like imagine if you're in a duel, so like
Yes.
then you can sneak attack, and then you can already sneak attack if you have like an advantage against someone, and you can sneak attack if you're flanking them. So you have.
Can I
like,
triple sneak attack? Can I if I'm
No,
doing all
no.
three? Can I get triple rolls on that?
Unfortunately, no.
Oh.
But you just can do it in a lot more circumstances. So it's like as a duel or as a duelist, you kind of like can do sneak attacks. You also get +4 to your initiative as a result of rakish audacity or
Why
whatever.
do I have 5 candles? Why 5? Why candles?
I guess maybe because you used a couple. I don't know.
Okay.
That's just been there. That's been there.
I've got a hooded lantern. I don't even know what that means. I got oil flasks. I'm going to fucking use those. I've got a belt pouch, everybody. So look alive. Climbing speed. I've already had that cunning action on each of my turns. I can take a dash, disengage, or hide action as an extra bonus action. I like that a lot. Okay, cool. And then now my HPs are up to, where are we?
I think
27.
you have 27 HP now.
Yeah. It's going to be
Not bad.
Okay, so my notes are pretty scanned from episode 24. Is that right, Kevin? Was it last one 24?
Yes, it was. This is 25. This one.
Okay.
Wow.
The ship is still called the Liberator. I just wrote killing motherfuckers. Kyle Day. Did I call Kevin Day Kyle Day? I don't know why Kyle Day is written
I
down.
called Kevin Day Kyle Day, but Kyle Day was an NPC that showed up.
Okay, on purpose, or you were just covering your own ass?
A little both.
Then I asked him what the supplies were on board the ship: silk, brandy, wine, and
mining tools.
I don't. It looks like 3 M's and a G. What would that be?
Mining tools.
Mining tools. And then crazy bees.
Crazy bees.
That's all I got. I have crazy bees, 2 exclamation points, 1 question mark, and that's all I've got. But apparently, I was killing motherfuckers.
Yeah.
What did I do? Or you just you do the rehash and we'll get through it.
You were killing motherfuckers. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's do it then. Let's hit
Do you
it.
guys have any idea how much more ass I'm going to kick now that I've leveled up? It's just going to be a fucking bloodbath.
Good. I'm glad.
You know what? Here's my problem. Can Big Copper hear me right now?
Big Copper's made up.
Big Copper has been sucking. Big Copper hasn't done shit. He just fails. He's dead weight. He's a big copper hunk of shit, and he needs to fucking start making earning his corn.
Well, again, he doesn't exist. When we start playing, maybe
he doesn't
play a character.
He does in the hearts and minds of
frustrated.
That Happens fans. We all believe in Big Copper,
And you
I
can
think
take
it's
out your
time for-
frustrations on him in the game. That could be a lot of fun for the listeners, maybe.
I'm allowed to be mad at Big Copper.
I'm saying that. Yeah, I'm saying that you could do that in character. You could say all these things.
What die should I have for my friendship with Big Copper right now?
I don't.
I've got them all.
What kind of improv should you have for Big Copper?
What do you do? What's the one that's the percentage ones?
There's a percentage.
What's
They're D100.
When do you ever use that? I've never used this in my life.
DMs use them for generating treasure a lot. It's for really random events. The players use them very rarely.
I'm going to generate some treasure right now.
Okay.
I generated 50% treasure.
Jeff's in an impish mood, you guys.
I am. I was in a bad mood because of my headphones and Don Everly dying, and now I'm in a better mood because I love hanging out with Spencer and Kevin, or Kyle, as some people call him.
I think it might be Kyle. Yeah, I mean, this is what non-caffeinated soda does to Jeff, is what we're finding. If it's not caffeine,
It's like fucking meth.
yeah.
This is what you guys do all the time. You just drink sugar, water, and caffeine all the goddamn time.
I need it to live.
Okay.
All right. Do you want to hit the music?
Let's hit the music.
Oh, I should have thought about what to say. Last time on Happens Quest. What about that? Is that something? I don't know.
I like it.
Our heroes were on that same ship they've been on in the same fight they were in, but they were freaking winning. It seemed that Jonathan DeFever was able to pacify using persuasion the pirate force, but Fuzzyknuckles was freaking pissed, and so he jumped on a dude and stabbed him to death, and it was crazy. And the other guy surrendered, and he sat on the deck, and then Fuzzyknuckles was like, "I'm gonna kill you too." And then the guy, he jumped up and he jumped off the ship because he didn't want to be killed. And then the Fuzzyknuckles was like, "Oh, well, who's gonna crew the ship? Who's left on the ship?" And he went to the door and he just yelled at the door, "Someone come over here!" And then this was a fateful moment for one Kyle Day, who approached to answer questions about the crewmates remaining on the ship. He was a plucky, enterprising young sort, and he was gonna be, the new compatriot and boat contact. But then Kyle, I did the opposite way, announced something that was coming to endanger them all. Crazy bees.
Now,
yeah.
here's a concern.
Mm-hmm.
I was sober for the last episode, and I don't recall any of that happening.
Well, yeah. So yeah, you won the fight. One of the guys started running. You killed the guy that ran. The other guy ran after you said you were going to kill him. And then you're like, who's gonna pilot the boat? Kyle Day shows up, and he said, "But you got to beware about the crazy bees." But yeah, so you won the fight. There's also the boat that's not sailing, it's rowing towards you. It's still not close. But yeah, then you hear an almighty buzzing.
Okay. Now, aside from Crazy Bees, and aside from me, Johnny DeFever, Big Copper, Kyle Day, do we have any more adversaries on deck or on the boat right now?
The captain's on the boat, but he's barely conscious. He's basically dying.
Yeah, fuck that guy. You know what? I gave that guy so many chances. I'm not just like a violence first sort of swashbuckler. I try to give people a fighting chance to be diplomatic, and they just don't do it. So
that's true.
So Crazy Bee.
Yeah,
I turn to Kyle Day and I say, "What do you mean, Crazy Bee? Explain this to me. I've never heard of such a thing."
He's like, "Can't you hear them?" And then you see the craziest looking bee. It's like, well, I guess you've seen crazier bees than this because like giant insects exist.
Right.
But this is like 5 times the size of a regular bee, and it's covered in spikes, and also it's purple, and it has these big teeth, and it bites Kyle Day.
Jesus Christ.
And he instantly dies.
What?
Yeah,
well, that was a short-lived NPC friendship.
More of these bees are swarming everywhere.
How large are these things? Did you already say?
They're about 5 times the size of a normal bee.
Okay. Now, are they flying in formation? Or are they just kind of scattered about?
No, they're just swarming around.
Do they look like they mean trouble to me and to the rest of the party here, or?
Well, they look like bees. They're swarming, and those are unpredictable and hard to control. But they just wantonly destroyed Kyle Day for no apparent reason, or did they have an outstanding beef with Kyle Day? Well, you don't. I guess you don't. You know, typically bees don't
have a beef.
Grudges. They're just kind of random. But
I think you'll find out that I know less about Crazy Bees than you might have expected.
That's true. No, that's true. That's fair. But that's when you're seeing this all unfold. That's what you took your takeaway was, and but you also did clock that they were capable of killing him in a single bite.
Certainly, they're malicious, potentially dangerous bees.
Mm-hmm. And they're around you.
And how many did you say? 5 of them?
There's a swarm.
A swarm? Like a good, like ballpark it for me. How many bees are we talking about?
Too many to count.
Too many to count.
And it's not particularly easy to murder insects. Go ahead.
Is there anything flammable near us?
No.
I have 2 flasks of oil and a hood and a lantern, so I could potentially set fire to something. But how are we going to propel that towards?
I'm hoping smoke will have the same effect on crazy bees as regular bees, and maybe pacify them a little bit.
I light 5 candles.
Okay. It doesn't have any perceivable effect. There's not a lot of smoke off of them.
So then I start singing "Careless Whisper." What's the music video where all the candles were? It's not "Careless Whisper." I start singing "Susudio." So okay, fuck it. Oh God, my neighbor kid! Did you hear that scream?
No, I didn't.
You can't hear that?
Mm-mm.
Oh my God. Okay. I take. Are there still people down below deck?
Yeah. Shit.
Is there any upper deck, like poop deck or like captain's quarters, where we've already cleared out?
There's the. Well, you don't know. There's the door you're near goes below decks, and then there's the above deck kind of buildings. There's the above deck rooms too. So there's the ones near you, and then there's the ones at the back of the ship, which is probably like the nicer cabins, the premium cabins.
I'm assuming because the captain is dying on deck with us, that the captain's quarters normally isn't going to be stocked full of seamen, as they say. I grab the captain and tell everybody in our crew, let's go into the captain's quarters right now. But also, before I do that, I unlock the whatever the gangway is or the companionway for the sailors that are below decks. To get up there, I'm gonna let these assholes get eaten up by crazy bees.
Okay. So you open that. The captain is on top of the cabin that you're trying to get into. So you'd have to go up to the top of the cabin and come back down. Do you want to do that, or do you just want to go in?
The captain is on top of the cabin?
Yeah, he's on top of the, what is it, the forecastle or whatever?
Well, the forecastle will be in the bow of the ship. The
stern.
The
aft castle?
The captain's quarters.
Yeah, you can walk on top of the captain's quarters. It has a staircase going on top of it, and that's a deck. But you could also go inside of it instead of going up the stairs.
I say we take our crew inside, and like after opening up the companionway for the rest of the smugglers to get out and deal with the bees on their own.
Mm-hmm.
Does that work? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. But you go inside, though?
Spencer, you're talking to a guy that has fancy footwork and cunning action. So I think, and feline agility. And 5 candles, which I use to no effect. So maybe do I not have candles anymore? Did I just fucking blow all my candles?
Well, they're burning on the deck of the ship. Yeah, they're just sitting there.
All right. Well, I briefly run over with my feline agility and fancy footwork and blow the candles out and put them back away because I might need those for other purposes.
And so then you head into the captain's quarters.
And what's it called? I'm blanking on the ship words.
It could be called captain's quarters.
There's that.
Where's this fucking poop deck?
The poop deck is at the very rear of the ship, and the captain's quarters would be on the back. What? Come on, do I have to look it up? Somebody look it up. Kevin, you got one job.
What is it? It's the stern.
Find out what the back castle is on the rear of a ship.
That's not the poop deck.
The poop deck is up there. When a ship gets pooped, and you don't want your ship to get pooped, it's when a wave comes over the back of the ship and sinks it.
This map says that's what it was. Huh? That's what I said. Aft castle.
Aft castle. Yeah. There we go.
I said that. I'm the real shipsman. Okay, so you go inside to it.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Is there going to be there's going to be more bees inside there or some shit?
The cabin is clean and its furniture is in good repair. A single bunk made with bed linen has its head against the bulkhead, running along the center line of the ship next to a wooden partition, squaring off the corner near the main deck. A writing desk is set against the hull towards the stern. It also has a drawer on each side with 3 trays. There's an ink pot, pens, a knife, a pot of pepper, and there's a wooden chair, a chest, a couch, a rug, and underneath the couch you can see something glinting, Jeff.
I first, just out of instinctual habits as a swashbuckler, I take the knife because I want that knife. I want to look at that.
All right. It's like a whittling knife.
Okay. I just pocket that, and then I look at the glinting object.
Oh boy. It's a metal box that's underneath the couch.
I retrieve it from under the couch.
Okay. It's a metal chest. It's an iron chest. It's like has these very boxy, sharp corners. It looks pretty sturdy. It's locked.
Do I need? Could I prise it open with bare hands, or do I need some sort of key or something like that?
You would probably need to try and to unlock it.
You know what I do? Fucking take out that knife I just found and start fucking fiddling and try to pick the lock.
All right. Roll a thieves tools check. That's a dexterity plus proficiency.
30.
So it should be +6.
Dexterity plus what? With what?
It's a dexterity roll.
Dexterity, just the roll plus dexterity. Okay,
Yep.
so all I
Plus
got 13.
Okay. Yeah, no, you do that. You do that. Oh boy.
Are you saying that happens?
That happens, Jeff. Everybody drink.
I'm gonna go Pepsi Mango, motherfuckers. I'm not drinking any of that coffee cake.
I did drink the coffee cake.
I saw that. You're a bolder man than I.
It's so weird though. It's not bad.
It's
anyway,
not terrible. It's cream soda ish, but with the something else. Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah. So you work the knife in, you jiggle it, you hear a click, you pop it open, and then you hear this sproing, and a blade swings out and slices at you, Jeff.
What?
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Are you telling me that I don't have rakish audacity and cunning action and feline agility and all this shit? I have to deal with this bullshit?
In 3rd edition, you have like secret trap senses, but in 5th edition, I don't think you have like trap senses.
What do I add to my roll?
It's your dexterity save, so that should be up in the top corner.
Oh yeah, so that's a fucking
6 probably?
19. I got a 19 there.
All right, then you take
I don't take
4
shit.
damage.
I don't take any fucking damage. 19.
You do.
All right.
You can hear like the spring kind of starting to snap, and you instinctively kick the box, and it manages to only nick you, but you do take 4 damage. But yeah, what is inside? Inside you find 10 ingots. They look like gold ingots, but you recognize them as electrum ingots, which are, I want to say, worth more than gold. But I'm not
what
sure.
Are they called?
10 electrum ingots. Electrum is a alloy.
Electrum. I've never heard of this.
Yeah.
Would my character have heard of this, or is this me being dumb?
Yeah, it's a rare metal. It's rare like platinum is rare or like gold is rare. So
Right.
it's worth a lot. It's comparable to gold. It's not, I'd have to look up the exchange rate, but it's it's good.
How many ingots? 10 ingots?
10.
So this is basically finding a real treasure trove. I'd be pretty excited about this.
Yeah, this is probably the treasure you've ever found in this adventure.
Is the captain with us? Did we take him below deck? Into
No,
the quarters,
you didn't go grab him. I don't.
I meant
you opted to go for the candles instead.
the candles was a bad choice. So I'll be the first to admit that.
It's all fine.
Okay, so I look over at Johnny Fever. I'm like, look at this shit. Fucking 10 electrum ingots. We're rich.
More than just casual smugglers if they've got this much just sitting out like this.
Yeah.
It wasn't sitting out.
Yeah. If it were sitting out, would I have had to use a knife and almost die trying to open it? The answer is no. Okay. So we've got how many people do we know the count of people that are below deck that still might be adversaries on the ship?
You don't know. You only talked to Kyle, and he didn't say.
We got some fucking bees. We got bees everywhere.
Yep.
Okay. And do we have our boat? Do we have the little rowboat that we came out on?
Yeah, you tried to tie it to the big boat.
Johnny, do you think that we should just take the money and run right now? Maybe we can set this ship on fire, scuttle it with all hands on deck, get into our little boat, take it back to what's the name of our village again?
Salt Marsh.
Take it back to Salt Marsh. I don't know. I'm open to all ideas right now. Here's what I don't want. I don't want to deal with a bunch of angry sailors and crazy bees. What's your feeling,
Kevin?
So we still have the 2 guards on our boat, right?
Last you checked, you did, yeah, but they were outside where the bees were.
Okay, can I use my message spell to send them a message saying, hey, clear a path. We're thinking about rushing back. Get ready to leave.
Let's just say yeah, but I don't think you can.
Well, if you don't think you can.
Why can't I?
I think you have to have line of sight.
Well,
says. Doesn't have to follow a straight line.
Johnny Fever, here's another question. What we do have right now, aside from 10 what are they called?
Electrum ingots.
Electrum ingots. Aside from that, we also have a pretty good-looking vessel, which you always want to have. You want a boat. Crazy bees notwithstanding, do you think that we could get away with this boat and keep the vessel?
I mean, as the swashbuckler here, do we have enough crew to manage a boat of this size?
If we could persuade them, the people below deck, yes. But I don't know how amenable they're going to be.
Say again.
I am very persuasive.
That's true.
You want to try your hand at saying, "Hey, look, everybody." Oh shit! Now we got the fucking electrum ingots. We can say we're going to make it worth your while. Like if you want to be a crew to a better captain and first mates, let's do this stuff. You were just smuggling for assholes. Now we can really do stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I like that idea better than running.
Well, when you say you're persuasive, Johnny, how persuasive?
I have +6 to persuasion.
Okay. You also do have to walk outside and be around crazy bees. So I want you to be aware that it's not without peril.
I'm willing to take. We can't just live in the captain's quarters for the rest of our lives. We're going to have to leave at some point.
We could rowboat back to shore and the way we came.
They could follow us, though.
True.
The bees.
Oh, the bees.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I don't know. The bees are a fucking X factor. Is there a way, Spencer, that we can go without going up on deck where the crazy bees are and talk to the shipmates below?
I mean,
or do we have to go topside and then come back down through like a companionway?
You could cut a hole in the floor.
I mean, if you can run, you probably run faster than I do. I could shield you and you can go run down below deck.
I don't like the fact that there's bees out here. I want to just fight the bees, but that's me being.
You can fight the bees.
What would I fight the bees with?
A gun.
I don't have a gun. Do I have a gun?
No.
I have a tinder box. I have rations. I got a. You can't just beat them up with a belaying pin. Johnny, what weapons do you have? Oh, what about Big Copper? Doesn't he have like poison? Can he just go out there and poison them?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Let's try that.
Okay, Big Copper's like, I hope they can't sting me to death in one bite, baby. And he wades out there, and he's like, close that door. And you can just hear him spraying. You just hear spraying. And then you hear a collapse. You hear metal, the sound of metal falling.
Oh, no. Big Copper, you okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm just taking a lie down.
Oh, Jesus. No, don't ever scare me like that again, Big Copper. How many bees did you kill?
Oh, I killed them all, baby.
Oh, we did it. Okay. I'm going to say, because it's 6:44, I'm just going to say cliffhanger. Cliffhanger, baby. Give it up for Kevin J, for Spencer Crittenden. I've been Jeff. Also to the demise and the awesome career of John Everly, and now we are Everly-less, but they are everlasting. Let's all go sing some Everly songs tonight and have a good old time. Coffee cake soda, not the worst. Lemon meringue, slightly better. Pepsi mango, it's growing on me because I've been drinking some of the worst things I've ever had in my whole life. And then
Crazy bees.
Airbuds Max or AirPods Max, whatever they're fucking called. What's the opposite of Max? Airbuds Minimum. All right. let's all fuck off into the night and have a good old time.
Yeah, why not?
Right?
Shit with Satan.
Kevin, give us some parting thoughts. I want just some words of wisdom. Do you know a poem, Kevin? I hate to put you on the spot. Do you know a poem by heart? Any line of verse? It could be Shakespeare. It could be Robert Frost. It could be Emily Dickinson. Do you have any poetry on hand?
Boy, no, I don't. I cannot think of a single poem right now.
You can't do a Shel Silverstein. You can't do a Spencer. Do you know any poems?
Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
I think that's something we should Go ahead. No, go ahead.
They fuck you up, your mom and dad. They might not mean to, but they do. They fill you with the faults they had and add some new ones just for you. Man passes on misery to man. It deepens like a coastal shelf. So what do? I don't know. It's like,
were you improvising?
What can you do? Live every day. I'm trying to remember it. It's like, so what can you do? Live every day like it's your last and never have any kids yourself. Like that's the last line, is never have any kids yourself. But I don't know the second to last line. It's great. Love it. I love it because it reminds me of my
Kevin. I see you looking at your computer. Have you pulled one up for us?
Yeah, I wasn't sure the wording. This is from Milton in Paradise Lost.
Okay.
Aback the devil stood and felt how awful goodness is. I don't know if you know Paradise Lost, but it's the devil sort of like realizing how much he's given up for the path he chose and kind of wished that he had gone a different path.
And say the verse again for me.
Abashed the devil stood and felt how awful goodness is, and saw virtue in her shape how lovely, and pined his loss.
I love that. And as Richard Willard Armour said, shake and shake the ketchup bottle, none'll come, and then a lot'll. On that note, let's all say goodnight. I will be at the drawing room doing Everly Brothers karaoke. If you have the guts and temerity and the fucking audace, as they say in français, to see you there. Cheers. I also, guys, you got me so fucking stoned on sugar the last 7 weeks. I'm dying over here.
Yeah.
All right.
That's the plan.
They're going to kill me. All right. Sorry about my headphones, and I'll see you all on the flip flop.
Go with God.
Starburns Audio.